Okay, well, bye.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. If you're watching live or if you're watching this later on, you could be watching this years and years down the track. It's 2025 currently. And it's cold here in central Queensland in the subtropics. It wasn't cold this afternoon. It was just regular. But now it's cold. Of course it's cold. Of course it's cold. So this is what we've made so far today for our Nature's Way virtual retreat. Page and a card. So I'm going to get going. We had a fussy cut sampler in our pack and with hexagons on it, and we're thinking, Naomi-Jon and I, that we're going to use that. And we will have a kit available for this after class sometime. Maybe tonight, maybe not. And if you're not doing the virtual retreat, so you can buy a kit. If you are doing the virtual retreat, you already have all this in your pack. Okay, so where are we? Just press enter on that. Hello, Karen and Deborah. Hello, Tina and Kelly. Looking forward to catching up on classes and creating, says Deborah. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Joanne. Right, I don't think I'm going to use the half circles. I'll cut them. They're on the sheet. They come with the hexagons. There's a gap. Got to use the gap. Like them tiny flowers we cut for today. It's a very, would you say a marigoldy colour? This,
yeah,
it's almost a marigold.
It's very close.
This is kind of like a butter yellow, and this is kind of like a marigold yellow. My dad loved marigolds. So marigolds have an important role in a garden. They actually improve the soil, and yeah, they come back time and again and do their improvements. So do we make a grid? Let's line the bits up over on my sidekick. I like this title on this sheet. It's not available yet. It says little things that make life better. I actually think that's not bad. This is really similar leaf colour. This leaf colours, you can see when you put it with the green that we used for our wrapping our retreat kits. We always wrap them in tissue. Where was I up to? Oh, hello, Christy and Jeanette. Hello, Marion and Paula and Di. Love the hexagon, says Paula. Hello, Robin. How are you? Welcome. Hope you're feeling a bit better. Yeah. Hello, Trish from Beerwa. Yeah. A bit. Hold on. Mealy's doing a bit better. She's been a bit off this week. Had a big week. Next week's a huge music week for her. She had a big robotics week this week. Next week's a big, and she does the code in her group. She's the coder. She's really good at code. Noah was really good at code. Milton was good at code as well, but Amelia's better than Milton and Noah. Noah's better than Milton was, and Amelia's better than Noah. But they start a lot younger now. So Naomi was thinking, oh, I'm not reaching up for a photo. That's what keeps hurting my shoulder, is reaching up the top for a photo. Naomi was thinking about, like, oh, look. It's such a lovely big title, isn't it? Obviously, it's not the photo I'd use. Sorry. Oh, look at that. We could use this photo. The little things that make life better. And one of the little things that made our lives better was our Chickie. Chickie's gone. She went last year. Unfortunately, a chicken... a little bit. Says Robin. Well, hopefully we can make things better here. Unfortunately, blind in both eyes and completely deaf meant that Chickie, it was cruel to have Chickie any longer. Poor darling. We loved our Chickie. So what if we use a bit of this? Nope. No, we should use. I'll use a bit of this for a photo mat. It's not in anything else on the page, but let's make a start. Okay. This is one of the other chipboards. And this is all that's left of the other chipboard. Yep. We used a bit of chipboard today. Only a little bit. We've got 8 classes. This is class 3 of 8. I'm liking the look of this. I think I am too. And I'm thinking we do what about nope. I know it's white. We don't often just use white, do we?
Paul was wondering if you need to use the chicken wire paper for the chicken photo.
I could. We used chicken wire earlier today, didn't we? What we did like... I can't even pick it up. If we made them into a... Why do they seem to be the same ones together? Oh, I keep putting them together. Into like a... Look, same ones together. Like a circle. Okay, neater than that, but oh jeez, that's a bit of a wonky donkey circle, isn't it? And then we can do like flowers at intervals. And we could like maybe some gold. What if we smush some gold on the background and we painted our title gold? And then, yeah, let's start with that. Sorry, you're going to hear that noise for a bit. I think that works. Hello, Diana. Oh, it would be lovely as a hexagon and flower wreath. Yeah, like a hexagon and flower wreath. So sorry about that noise. No, like, yeah, it's still going. That was Chippy Cuts of the Month Club. Yep. It is a nice sound, but you guys don't necessarily want to hear it. And then gold, smushing in our title, and then some flicking. Okay. Okay, where are we going to start? We need to get a circle. Could you give me the circle templates, please, Naomi-Jon? I think we need to actually like trace a circle on so we know sort of where we're going to go. Hello, Angela. How are you? So we know, like, we have a bit of a structure for our circle. Thank you. One by heart also included. Oh, there's a heart in the pile. This one, this is a 10.5. 10.5 inch. So this is from circle set 2. So the outside's 10.5 inches. So the inside will be 9.5. So I think the inside, 9.5 inches would be a good size. What are you doing?
Ripping my band-aids off.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting an air out.
Okay.
You're also eating one of Amelia's flowers.
You're also into the lunchbox stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, you are. I can tell by that smile. Naomi, could you get me a pencil, please? Could I have my pencil there near my keyboard, please? Seeing as how he has stitched mine. No, it's just there, the keyboard. Just there. This one. Yep, that'll do. Thank you. Noah is doing the start of a painting. He's drawing his design onto his canvas. So I'm doing a 9.5 inch circle, possibly a dinner plate. This is it's a gift from Japan. My oldest son, or our oldest son, I should say. He is Quentin's and mine. He is too much like both of us. He got it for me when he was in Japan earlier this year. So apparently we're going to buy lots of pens and stationery when we go on our holiday to Japan. Is that correct, Naomi-Jon?
I think so, yeah.
I think so, yeah. Amelia thinks it's so. Angela's been amazing, sending me lots of bits and pieces. Oh, no, not Angela. Antonia. Sorry. Antonia's been sending me all sorts of bits and pieces for our trip to Japan. Been very helpful, especially things with gluten-free and allergies. Because, we've got a few of those.
Just a few.
Just a few. Let's move over this way. Let's put some paint on our title. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some paint on our title, and then we will use the leftover gold. And this is acrylic paint that's in my palette. So it's all nice and dry and it's not going to spread. And a bit of water. So we've got some water with our first layer, so it spreads out well. But yeah, so we've got a few allergies in the family. So traveling is not always fun. Hence why we really enjoyed going on our cruise to New Zealand, Quentin and I, because his allergies were taken care of. Okay.
Christy says I always find my allergies so much better and NZ.
I always find my allergies so much better in NZ. Yeah, maybe it's because there's no snakes. Don't think the snakes have got anything to do with it. Biggest thing with us was that the cruise ship was so clean, and they prepared Quentin's food separate, like, so there was no cross contamination with food. Okay, let's get a heat tool out. We are going to speed this up. I don't always like to use a heat tool, but I have. We have had one recently at home here in the studio that's come to life. So it's pretty cool. I used that same gold today for today's page title. Matches this collection so well. Yes, it does. Snakes, you're funny. Cleaner air, lovely. I love New Zealand. Could live there. Some more water. I think I'd missed my family, but it was pretty cool. If I could get everyone to move with me. But yes, it is. I think it was the air was fresher and cooler because it was quite cool when we were there. But I'm not going to move to a cold climate. Yes, because Katie Bear World's gluten free. Yeah. I'm not going to move to a cold climate. Never. This gold is amazing. It has the most amazing finish. Each of the different metallic sets of Montmartre paints we sell actually has this gold in it. So they all have the gold in it. But I have to say, I use them up like too quick. So hence I buy I think it's like $5.75 maybe. Or $5.95, I think it might be, tube, which is to me really good value. We use a lot of it in our holiday classes with the kids. The kids just levitate to gold and metallics. Rightio. So we're using a little bit of water with the paint now for the second coat, but we are not using as much. Like, it's a little bit, it's just a little thicker, but still being very careful. The point of watering it down with the first layer especially is to make sure that you don't get any like globby bits of paint. I was wondering if when we're in New Zealand I should pre-record some videos, or if on Friday night I just put a you know, share a YouTube, schedule to share a YouTube of one of my favorite classes from a Friday night onto the Facebook page, and then you can all just go onto it and chat and comment. There is that. We'll come up with something. I have to pre-record 3 weeks of classes for the July group. Just a little bit of work involved in July, but that's okay. You guys are worth it. What do we think? Thinking it looks pretty good. Let's rinse the brush, and then we might put a third coat on because this is beautiful. I did my first cruise ever, and they catered so well for allergies and food preferences. Oh, yes. It is amazing. It's amazing how well they cater. I think Japan's going to be hard for gluten-free. It's going to be a bit difficult. Okay, how are we going here? Does it need another coat? I actually don't think it does. I think it's pretty cool. That gold is beautiful. Yes, Robin, it is. It is amazing. And it's, what have we done now? 2 coats?
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. It's come out beautiful. Really like the look of the gold straight on chipboard. It kind of gives it an antique look, which suits this paper. Yeah, like you can keep adding coats of the gold. I think it's perfect. Okay, so let's move that. Let's get rid of the heat tool. I don't heat my backgrounds. I'll let them dry naturally. Oh dear. Got a bit of a mess. I'm going to distress the hexagons, I think. Rightio. Let's get my trusty fan brush. Move this out of the way. Move that out of the way. Actually, let's move that right out of the way. Clear the decks. Clean water. Yep. Bit more water. Well, not really water. And let's put a bit here. So we've already got our circle. We kind of have a bit of an idea where we're going. Let's get more water. And more water. And more water. More water. More water. More water. Water. It's going to take a bit to dry. And let's get a stamp block. Oops. Oh, I don't want square edges. Now I've got sort of some of the thick paint, some of the actual painty bits, and see how it's getting in the water. I like this science experiment. Perfect. And then it's sort of spreading out. You know what? There's no wrong. We're not going to make mud. We've got a single colour on our shirt. Yeah. That might be enough. Clinton's not watching. Can we do that with a regular paintbrush? You can. Fan brush works a bit better, but you can with a regular paintbrush. I used a regular brush today. We were using this as a palette, and it's got some awesome texture. This is a stamp block, one of our stamp blocks. So put that there. And I've overwet it, but that's okay. I'm not worried. So it's still a bit of a cleanup. Lay that down to dry. Best to lay your brushes down to dry so that you don't get water in the ferrule. So this is the ferrule here. And water in there that pools in there will actually cause the bristles to come out because the glue will let go. So the bristles are glued in. And look at that. Nice and pristine. Hello, Bronnie. Looks good. Thank you. Montmart have great paint colours. Yes. Yes, they do have great paint colours. Even that green that doesn't sell, Monstral Green. Watching them from the footy. Oh, there you go, Bronnie. I prefer it. You need to work out what works for you. Yes. Yes, you do need to work out which is best for you. Like you can see my fan brush is Workhorse. It does a lot. Okay, so this is going to take time. Don't know if Naomi and I are swapping at all.
It's up to you.
Feel like I might have got left holding the can here.
Oh, no, I believe that.
Are you working tomorrow night?
I am.
Naomi-Jon's doing class tomorrow morning,
I am.
but I'm doing tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Oh dear, this is time consuming. Please tell me you're building the kit.
Yeah.
That's good. She's building the kit, which is good.
I'm not just sitting here. Oh my gosh. Don't you worry.
Oh, it's not done. Oh, Tina might have been talking about the paint also. But it doesn't matter if it's inks or paint, brushes, whatever. You really do need to work out what's best for you. But and you know what? If you've already got paint, use it up first. Yes, by telling you to use what you already have does not help me feed my family, but I would much rather you use what you have in your stash first as far as paint and brushes and that go than just buying new stuff for the sake of it. Oh dear. I just did one swipe, it'd be quicker. But I have this habit of doing like swipe, swipe. You know? Okay, just got to do one. And then that will be easier and quicker. See, I just keep going back to the double. Yep. I think this will be the kind of page that it's a hard habit to break. That will sort of just come together. That helps it a lot. I think when you say use your stash, it shows your integrity, and that helps them all. Yes. Thank you, Tina. Yeah. If we don't have our integrity, what do we have? Like, integrity is just so important. Might keep the distressor out, and we might distress whatever mat we use with this. And I'm just not particularly sure what we use. I should try and use some turquoise, shouldn't I? Or maybe this. I think that. So that's paper 4. We have pebbles on paper. A fluff and stick. Yes, Christy, you have learnt very quickly, Christy. Hello, Beck. Naomi.
Yes.
Your cabin buddy's here.
Oh, hello, Rumi.
I have got a part sheet of paper 4 from Fussy Cunning. Actually.
Paper sheet number 4.
Yeah, I meant to have a part sheet. Oh, look at these. You haven't seen these yet either.
Have you cut them for tonight's class?
No.
Are you looking for them?
Yeah, I found it. I've got a part sheet of paper 4. Hello, hey, Rumi. There you go. So Beck and Naomi-Jon are roommates on our cruise in December to Vanuatu and Mystery Island. So these, they might come out. They're meant to do them. I was meant to do them today. We had lots of stuff happen today. And I was teaching classes today. So these are new. And the other thing that's new, where's my bag? And there's also coming out is a companion page of one Dark Galaxy piece of paper for one Karen Lincoln. So these are new. These are what everyone got in their retreat pack as well. Everyone that did the virtual retreat got a sheet of these. Beautiful words.
Is it up
Sheet of the
yet?
vellum.
It's not up yet.
No, it's not up yet. Might use a word. We'll use a word. Maybe we'll use a word. Hope the appointment went well. Love Mr. Round, says Kathy. I have a couple of photos I think will look great. Oh, geez. Everyone's Naomi-Jon's going to look great. With this includes my gorgeous grandson, of course, Robin. I love them. Very nice. Hope the appointment went well. Products that Mum is showing will be on our store soon. Yes. How are we meant to choose our favourite? That's Tina. Wow. Well, it is hard, isn't it? Each time I design a new collection, I say, this is my favourite. I do love this one. Was it the appointment with Mum? Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I don't, a Mum update, we don't have a, apparently I've got to do the phone appointment with Mum next Thursday, but I don't know anything about Mum. I do, but I don't do Mum's medical stuff. Quentin has been my Mum's medical carer for over 15 years, so I guess I'm just going to say to the doctor, you have to talk to him. Okay. So I have got a 4x6 photo and I've cut a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 from paper number 4 from the bottom half under the fussy cuts. The whole piece, and I didn't even show you the paper at the start of the video. That's really slack of me. The whole piece looks like this of paper 4. And so 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and then I'm going to cut the middle out. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to distress the edges because it's hard to distress them once you cut the middle out.
What's that piece cut from?
4. Oh, so I'm putting the scissors away. Like that. Let's stick that on. I'm still loving Island Sands, says Beck. Yes, Island Sands is very hard to beat. Island Sands is an amazing collection. I love it. Laugh when new paper ranges come out and people describe them as their current favourite. Yes. Yes, yes. It's really hard. Like, Naomi-Jon still loves Springtime Tea Party, but she really loved Very Vintage.
Yeah.
Even though she calls it vintage sewing.
I know, I'm so sorry.
I really love Island Sands. I really, really love this. And I don't like green necessarily that much. But I do love Island Sands as well. I think it's the prettiness of the blue. That soft aqua blue colour kind of. Oh, it's not even really aqua. Oh, obviously, Aquaman is Quinn's favourite movie. Let's snip our title out. It's nice and dry now. So don't snip it with your good fussy cutting scissors. Snip it with your old workhorse scissors like I am. I don't even have the lemur tree to show you. Last weekend I painted a tree with lemurs in it. Yes, I painted a tree with lemurs in it. Was for Robo Cup yesterday. I'll put some pictures over the weekend in the Creative Family group. I have some pictures of the tree. It is now in the principal's office. With several other things that myself and my children have made over the years. I think I'm going to have, well, when Noah finished, we gave I did a really big canvas for each of the three principals in town at the Catholic schools because they'd all been a part of our lives. And when he finished, and then but when Amelia finishes at school, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll do something for the school. Because we'll be finally done. Okay, I'm gonna get the craft knife for that one. Is that the only one that's left? No, I've got one here. One here. Sometimes there's more tabs than what you'd expect. And that's because the tabs actually help to make sure that the design cuts well, to make sure that it is a successful cut without like bits that don't work and get broken. So yeah, the tabs might be a little annoying, but the tabs are really important as part of the manufacturing process. But they also keep it all together nicely for you when you paint.
Seagulls.
Seagulls, yes, seagulls. Okay, I've missed a heap of comments. Let me have a look here. I'm still loving on Sands. Me too, says Christy. I love lots of your paper ranges, even those that aren't only green, because so many colours coordinate with green. Oh, yes, they do, don't they, Karen? Green is nature's equalizer. I love Traveller's Journal, Island Sands, and this one, says Tina. Christy, and wasn't it the collection that we were introduced to, the pockets? I love the pockets. Was it Traveller's Journal or was it Happy Land? We did the pockets first.
I think Happy Land.
She thinks Happy Land. Devoted to Denim was the first collection I bought, says Tina. Oh my gosh. Tina, you know what? You've got to enter the lotto to win it, but if I win the lotto, even though I don't enter the lotto, I really want to get Devoted to Denim remanufactured, like remade. I really think Devoted to Denim should be remade, reprinted, because it is amazing. It is really. I'm not a super blue fan either, but I do love Devoted to Denim, and you guys love Devoted to Denim. It's hugely popular. Maybe I just do more companion pages. Could you make the school like a special memory book, so something they could use for special events? Yeah, I probably could. I actually have a very special gift. Ask me in next Wednesday night's class what it is, because I can't say it out here on over Facebook, but we actually have a special gift for the principal already that we organised in 2023.
What?
Yeah. Milton and I organised a gift for the principal. So,
What gift was this?
I love Devoted to Denim. Do a new range for spring.
Well, there was a bit of a pre-setup for that. Did anyone see the color cut? Has anyone received the color cuts of the month yet?
What was in the Colour Cuts of the Month Club?
There was that one that had the yellow stuff in it.
That goes with this.
Yeah, but it could also be classified as spring.
It could be. It could be spring. Yes, it could be spring. Rightio. So I've cut that out now. And we'll go like that. And where's our page? Is it dry? Is it dry enough to test drive? No, it is not. I think I'm going to have to heat tool it. And I don't like doing that.
You're just going to have to give it the encyclopedia treatment after class.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to hit it with a heat tool. I usually don't like doing it, but it warps the page. Oh, I've just knocked the video for 6. Look at that. Got stuff going everywhere. Deary me. Well, I really knocked it, didn't I?
If you're going to go on a roller coaster, you might as well go on a big one.
Yep. Well, where are we? Let's come this way and go that way and that way and that way. I think that's straight. Yeah, maybe. Denim and yellows for spring for sure. Oh yeah. The Colour Cuts of the Month Club have got 2 Nature's Way products in them. You know, I love every new collection that comes out, says Deborah. There you go. Not only is Deborah our brand ambassador, but she's a little bit of a super fan. I don't know if your opinion counts, Deborah, when you're that much of a super fan. Actually, your opinion definitely counts. It counts to me. Deborah's amazing. You're all amazing. Most amazing creatives going. Our creative family. Okay. Let's get this baby dry-ish. I'm actually Scrapbook Fantasies tragic. Oh my god, Deborah, I love you. Like Deborah's opinions and her clever spins on how to make pages. And superfans make genuine brand ambassadors because nothing is faked. Yes, that is exactly it, Karen. Nothing's fake. Love all the collections. They keep getting better and better, says Diana. I think I'm a pretty good paper and product designer, but I still have a lot to learn. I love learning new things and I love pushing the boundaries. I think I'm getting better and better.
They want to know if you've used all the hexagons.
I've got them all distressed.
Well, that is the plan to use them all.
Yes,
then.
Nature's Way is my new fave for now. Oh my gosh. So far the plan is yes on the hexagons. My biggest problem is there's not enough hours in the day. Let's paint there. I just need more hours in the day. Now we've got our splatter room. Well, actually, our first splatter room experience, which is booking fast, is not until next Saturday. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday, because we've got a virtual retreat this weekend. So the 28th is our first public splatter room experience. So it'll be fun. But in saying that, splatter room's going to take away some of my design time. Just have to give up sleep. Rightio. Let's move our cloth and all this. Let's pop this under here. Now, is our video straight? Why? That's straightish. That is straight enough. So it's just going. What do you think of that, Naomi?
Yep.
Going to be a matter of not lining them up. That was not what I was going to say, but not lining them up is crucial. And not having this mustard colour underneath the title. What are you doing over there?
Designing marketing material.
Oh. What are you doing? So we've got a bit of a big gap here. We've got a bit of a gap here. I don't think Naomi-Jon's going to participate in this page.
What would you like to switch?
Well, what are you going to do? You're not going to cut a hole in it, are you? You fell into that one.
No, she could put some splatters on.
You really walked into that one.
Look.
And
You really, truly. She did, didn't she? She walked into that one.
I don't know what I would do. There you go. Happy?
It was hard to guess which range this would go with.
Oh.
Let's go.
I would love a text paper. Have you seen the one?
Magical memories. Paper 3.
There is a magical memories one, and there is one with like written words on it in tranquility. Just need to be left alone and energy. Yes. Yes. It is great having bookings. It means we've done the right thing. What does a splatter room mean? Oh my gosh, Fiona. So it's a room. We've built a room at the moment at the back of the shop, in our garage at our shop that we kind of had at the back with the roller door. And so you go in the room and we have like these rails and the canvas leans against it, and then you flick and throw paint. And we also have paint bombs. So they're like water balloons filled with paint, little tiny ones, and we fill them with paint and you throw them at your canvas. So you're throwing and flicking and squirting paint at your canvas to make an original piece of art, but it's just the release. Like, it's not like sitting there painting, getting in that kind of zone. It's like getting in the let it out zone. It's called a splatter room, but there's no throwing paint at each other. But you wear PPE, like we've got coveralls with hoods, and then we've got goggles, like monogoggles, and then we've got masks if you want them, gloves if you want them, but then you have to wear little shoe booty covers so your shoes don't get trashed. And yes, have to go feed Chester. Okay, hopefully Chester's doing really well, Tina. She will never live that one down. No, she will not live down cutting a hole in the page. A big hole. But it was an amazing page she made. Right through an open door, Naomi. Yep, I missed the start of class tonight. Layout looks lovely. Thank you, Debbie. How are you? But yeah, so that's what a splatter room is. An amazing creative space, but it's just something different. Got a lot of mums and kids booked in. Got a pair of young teenage boys, brothers booked in. But a lot of mums with their kids. Noah's determined him and all his mates are gonna do splatter room. Him and his crew, so they it's right up their alley. One of his friends, her and her mum want to do it.
Okay.
So what do we think? We're just going to stick it together. How amazing. Artist version of paintball. Yes, and you get a finished canvas. Well, you leave your canvas to dry at the shop and then you come and pick it up. Oh wow, I need to visit the splatter room. Oh my gosh, Kelly, it's going to be amazing. Quentin has done so much, and he's bought some lighting for the room, and then he's bought these amazing fairy lights as well. So I said, what are these fairy lights? And he goes, oh, I just got an idea. So apparently there's going to be fairy lights in there as well. They'll get covered in paint. Very tired doing reno on house, starting with kitchen. Oh wow, that sounds awesome. Loving the style and colors of this page, says Deborah. Thank you.
So
Is there anything you could do to this, or are you happy doing what you're doing because you're in a zone, aren't you?
I'm kind of in a
Naomi-Jon's
zone.
in the marketing zone,
Putting
designing.
some love into the kids classes finally.
Yeah.
And then the blog. Putting some love there. The only thing I really want to do, I think, is doodle maybe a few of the hexagons once they're stuck down, though. Like this.
So how about I stick
like
it
this
all
green
together,
one
and then
here.
you get the pen out. You're gonna get gold pen or something, or
gold, or I was thinking the nice brown one.
the sepia one.
The sepia.
Okay, well I'll stick it together, and then you can do the doodling. How does that?
Mum, just turn around for a quick second. Oh, that's cool. See? And I've even got the kit nearly made. I would
Jeez.
just like to double check some. I know I'm multitasking. I'm on fire tonight. I'm just checking. We've only got a piece of cardstock, a piece of paper 4. Will you be able to fit all your fussy cutting sets, the hexagon and flowers in one?
Oh, the hexagon and flowers is one sheet. I've already made the sheet.
Excellent. And the chipboard. Have we added anything else?
No.
Oh my gosh! Would you look at that?
Do you know what I should have done? Before I put these hexagons on here, they should have all had tape on the back of them. I say this every time we do hexagons. Put the tape on the back, Elisa. What am I thinking?
Stay there for one quick second. We can make this like the whole reel. You know that reel never came into place. Well, the distressing and the hack the hole, because it was a 7-minute long video, 102 times recorded.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Cheryl.
Never
Page is
came
gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. You guys are amazing. And I'm going to make them straight. What's that? Oh, they're the same price. Okay, good. It's a fussy cut sampler.
Oh, right.
It's an actual fussy cut sampler. She's just checking what the... I'm just going to put some tape on the back of a few of these because this is really silly of me not to do it. And I really like to tape them more than I like to glue them.
Currently, your kit is $11.95.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Is that with the chipboard?
That's with the chipboard. Because you've got white paper 4, a fussy cut sampler, and a piece of chip and the chipboard one. That's C3.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm on top of this. This is the first Friday I haven't worked in a while.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a lot done.
I think she's enjoying uni break. What's next semester?
Global economy, which is the same due as my international relations one.
Global economy. Glad it's here. Yeah.
And I can't remember what the other one is.
Global economy, and I can't remember. That's what we're studying next semester, people.
That's interesting.
Who's going to put their hand up for reading assessments?
Guessing no.
You're not even reading them to understand them. It's just reading them for punctuation and spelling.
Yeah, I lack certain skills.
She's amazing. She thinks she's not, but she is.
Okay, right. Not me.
Wait,
okay.
Where's the elephant?
Buddy. The elephant.
Not me, says Beck.
The elephant's not being used.
Lucky she's on uni break when we go on the cruise. Oh, Tina's back from feeding the baby. Look. Yeah. So when you go to make yours, my daughter is doing pharmacy. That's enough uni for this house. Yeah.
Reckon that's good.
Naomi reads Noah's. A lot of times Naomi just reads hers out. Like she reads out. So if she's worried about a sentence, she reads it out. It's like, holy dolly. I think that's in a line. I feel like I've made a line.
Okay, you want to see the nuts?
Feel like
If you want to start playing, you
I've made a line.
Hey Mum, would you like me to help you stick down a hexagon?
Oh,
He's offering to put tape on the back.
I've put the tape on the back of them all. You could cut some chippy strip
Ooh.
and stick some chippy strip on the back of your photo of you and Chicky.
Okay, where are the chips? So which size? Just medium?
You only have one size.
Oh.
I kind of get ripped off when I get chippy strips.
You get the leftovers. Actually, I found a tray of pre-cut chippy strips that hadn't been bagged today. Oh, I saw a tray. I don't know how they got missed.
Pharmacy is very exciting, but Beck,
Why is a pharmacy exciting? All they sell is pills.
right. Okay. Yep.
Leave it up to...
Mouths are babes. People, mouths are babes.
Are you guys talking about a different pharmacy I don't know about?
No, that's what Beck's daughter's studying is pharmacy.
Well, not to be mean, but it does sound kind of boring.
Oh, it's more than just handing the pills over, darling.
You
It's
also
a
have to
pretty
put-
important job in any community as the pharmacist. Our pharmacy near work has changed hands, and I think we're all feeling it. Not
you want one
having
in the middle?
no,
Or only on the outside.
only on the outside. Not having. They're nice enough, but it's not pharmacist owned anymore. It's just Yeah.
The accents. Which one can I use?
whichever one you can get glue out of.
This might be dangerous.
So we're gonna do. I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the thicker parts, and then we're gonna do the pattern spread technique. I should patent this technique, the pattern spread.
It leaves fingerprints.
Well, my fingerprints are enshrined in our memories, in our scrapbook albums, aren't they?
There.
Yes.
What does enshrine mean?
They're forever.
Oh.
Is a close enough thing. We have at least 3 pharmacists at all time where my daughter works. Yeah, rolling on the floor laughing. This is why I teach primary school. Okay, I'm in with you, says Beck. Yeah. No, we do miss. We miss Rajesh. He was pretty cool, and he was a, pretty amazing member of our
Community.
our retail community across onto Lewis Street.
There was a Toulouse Street community.
There is a Lewis Street community.
Oh, I'm a part of it.
We own
that's
the
right.
craft store, and Brian owns. Sorry, I put my head in the way then, didn't I? Brian owns the grocery store.
And I do not know who owns the jam bar.
Anthony owns the coffee place. Michael owns cafe. Where
We have an empty building that was supposed.
that's
was
Brendan.
a pizza
Yep,
place.
Brendan owns the pizza place, but Brendan's out of town at the moment. But yeah, so
Right. Have you done what Mum asked?
she's still going.
Ah, taking her time.
It's hard to get this glue out.
She picked the wrong glue.
Yeah.
So I'm just sticking some flowers on and then I'll show you where we're at.
And now I got the good one.
Actually, I'm going to pull this flower up and I'm going to put it on some chippy strip.
Hey Mum, did you write you are a work of art there because we own an art store?
Oh, yeah, kind of. There's a few on there on that word sheet about art and creativity, isn't there? It's all about being creative.
There's one about Be the Light.
Noah's been helping you, hasn't he? Amelia's got an audition for a community musical on Monday, and Noah has been helping her with her song and her monologue and her choreography. He gets a bit involved with it, doesn't he?
I ever did an impression of him singing, and it sounds kind of Scottish and Irish.
Oh, okay. I don't think it does, but there we go.
You should watch the video.
I think it's turning out pretty cool. We've got 1.5 done. It's amazing. We had a lot of pharmacists in the area, but that's just in our little shopping district. We've lost, yeah. Rajesh was tired. He sold his pharmacy, but it was nice having a pharmacist owner. Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant the toy chickie, but it was the chicken chickie.
It's actual chicken.
Oops.
It's actual chicken.
Would you like me to stick down some hexagons?
Well, a bit higher than we intended, don't we? Rightio. So can you put some chippy strip behind? So we're going to put chippy strip behind this flower. And this flower, and this flower, and this flower, and this flower. So these ones. Can you put some chippy strip behind them, please? Come on.
Unleashing the chippy strip.
Where did this one come from? Over here. So we're just trying to cover our, oh, they're on angles, see? Hessian needs to be the right way up. Whoops, the daisies.
There was a specific way of Hessian?
Well, if I put a pattern a certain way, I keep it a certain way on the design.
Okay. Interesting to know there.
Oh, they're a bit rough there.
Is it okay if it's just got one big long chippy strip?
Yep, as long as we can't see it. Okay. Hello, Wendy. Love the relationship your children have. Yeah. Yeah.
We are connected.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I know you were conning.
So some of the kids want Mum to think they get on. Because, you know, that's
we
her.
definitely want you to get along. Want you to know that we get along, me and Naomi.
But, like, the boys don't like being similar. It's too bad. That's their lottery in life. The lottery of life says that the boys are very similar. But
There's a lottery of life.
yep, there's a lottery of life.
And
But
was it also this one?
yes, please. They all love Amelia like exponentially more than they love any other human being. It's very hard to describe, and they say it's very hard to describe, but they all love Amelia more than they love. Yeah, they didn't think they could love a person as much as they love Amelia.
Oh well. One of them doesn't want you to know that he loves me.
Oh, okay.
I will not name names.
Okay.
Love that. I will not name names.
I will not name names, but I'm badly done by, says the spoiled rotten brat.
How's it going over here?
Oh, now she's going to go and annoy her sister. The girls are very similar. But they are very...
It's a
the big
It
kids
says
say they
6
don't
o'clock.
need children because they have her. They have Amelia Ann.
Say goodnight.
Bye, Mom. Also,
Ah.
from my amazing work, can we please get a treat in the morning?
Here.
Can we
Oh my gosh, you're such a suck up.
Good night, Ellie. Goodbye.
You don't.
Depends on if you get up quickly and get dressed quickly for piano. She has piano on Saturday morning. And she's very good at making Dad late for piano. And then Dad getting in trouble from his mum, who's the piano teacher, being late for piano. Let's clean up here. Just need to do a little tidy up before we can finish this. I'm really, really liking this. I'm loving these colours. It's so fresh. Everyone say Northern Light. Okay, she's got glue on the front of them. Oh dear, I've run out of flowers.
I'm coming. Sorry. Okay. I'm back.
Can you think what Wendy Woodhead was saying yes please to? I said something. Oh, I'm sorry, Wendy.
Oh, going up. When was it?
Stop scratching.
Oh, I'm not scratching, I promise. Oh, it was just before you said goodnight. Amelia said goodnight.
Oh, yeah, it was a bit before that. I think that leaves upside down. I don't know.
I think it might have been about the doodling.
Oh, yes, the doodling. Maybe it was, yeah. But you got to explain what you're doing, dude.
Oh, I know. I have a bad habit of going into the zone.
Yeah.
And I forget that there's people watching it. They expect
No, it's not that they expect. It's that you have to tell them what you're doing.
Because they can't mind read across the camera.
No, there's no mind reading through the camera. Oh my gosh.
Oh. It's a sad, sad moment. I realise.
We will have video on the weekend of the splatter room too sometime, but it probably won't be like filmed and edited until like, and it won't be over edited. You know us, we don't over edit things. It's not
Oh no.
overproduced. It's gonna be pretty raw, and yeah, we'll just probably edit out any choice language from my children.
I would take offence if it wasn't the truth.
Yep, and it's probably not you I'm speaking about, but not Amelia. Oh, that other mob of late teens that are going to turn up and get all painty.
Right, which one's that?
Oh, Noah and his friends are going to come and do painting. I think we need to tuck.
What?
Yeah, didn't you know they're coming to paint?
I did not know that they were coming.
Oh, I think we're doing Sunday night with that lot.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, I'll be at work anyway. Just make sure you get good footage for me.
It'll be just me.
Make sure you get really good footage for me to copy. Then you'll have Mealy.
Right. Good thing you can't all see my facial expression. I think this one needs to be tucked in here. Under this one. Yep. I am really doing this. There, needed that. Look at that. That's better. It's kind of like a hole there. And look, this is all I have left of the hexagons. Yep. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at that. I love these colours. And then our splattery, smushy, messy background. I think Her Highness wants to do some doodling on the background.
Yes, 1 second.
I think she wants to use like this sepia juice up. Look at that. These are amazing, these juice up. They're a pilot pen. And I need to write here that this is Amelia Ann. I don't know what year it was. I think it might be 2020. It's 2020 because we've got plants growing for prep and possibly grade 8. Because we're doing prep and grade 8 at home. We're doing prep, grade 8 and second year prep, grade 8 and second year Bachelor of Visual Art, Fine Art. She wasn't. Were you up to your minor by then?
Oh, might have been.
Your graphic design minor? Had you started it? No.
May have, but I don't think so.
I don't think she started that until halfway through second year. A happy page. Totally love it, love it. If you're going to come and do doodling, you need to do doodling before they all go home or go to bed.
Okay, I'm coming. You flick through these. The first top ones aren't done yet, but I'll go down from where I'm at on the computer.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be 2020 because...
Oh yeah, that's definitely 2020. Because remember that was the week where we had to take a photo with a pet.
Oh yes.
And she just we
for the
we
portal,
tried to
for for the prep portal, we had to have a picture of
her favourite pet, and we tried to convince her that it was Maddie or Missy, but no, it was Chicky.
It was Chicky, so we had to get the chicken.
Noah spent 30 minutes.
Yeah. She's braver than she looks. She actually looks braver than what she is.
Lasted for about 5 seconds. Hello, everyone. Let's just go down. I went on the top view. Okay. So let's come in. I just think we need... They're going to be like sketchy lines. I'm not going to come in and do them like solid connector type lines. Just a bit of sketchy here, sketchy there. Everywhere. Probably should do some on a different colour. So we're just...
Oh my gosh, Dad is going to go nuts with these. These are awesome.
Yes, well, he did
The
come.
last one's not.
No, we can
Oh,
delete
yeah,
that one.
Yeah. No, they're really cool. That'll be great. Dad's going to love them.
Yeah. See? When I get time just to sit down and relax and design content, I'm actually quite good at it. I'm very fast. Just the whole time thing doesn't always happen. Is there going to be a kit available? Yes, Robin, there is. It will be available on the website very soon. We just got to finish taking a photo of this one.
Can we make it alive?
We can make it live about the photo. I'll just add the photo directly after class. Mum's just going to quickly put it into the website in a second.
I'm gonna put a link into the video. Just waiting. Come on. Refresh. Sometimes you gotta refresh a few times.
You'll be able to tell that the kit was made by me because we all have our
Hexagon
own.
a lot of me.
We all have our own naming style.
Right. Yes. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm not doing this retreat, but I hope you all have fun. We definitely are. I'm just putting the link in now. And it's a hexagon lotomy. There is no picture on the video, on the kit. And at this point in time, it is $11.95. But we're changing our kit format to automatically include a picture, a largish picture. So the price will go up when that changes. But for the moment, it's $11.95. If you're watching this in a year's time, it's not $11.95. Yeah.
If we get everything done now.
Yeah. And it's called Hexagon Lotomy. Friday night scrap along class kit, 20th June 2025.
I love my naming system, thank you. I think
The beauty of a virtual retreat is we are already at home. I know. Isn't it amazing?
right, yeah. So these are I'm trying to show the doodling that you told me I had to tell them about. So this is
what you've done.
what I've done. I think I want to do some along the edge, but I don't know. What do you reckon?
I think around the edge, yes.
Yes.
I think it might need just that little tiny bit around the edge. We don't often do white pages anymore. Like we used to do a fair few, but we don't do them all the time. There's a lot of white pages around. So we had a bit of a, for our creative family, we had a bit of a early bird type stock take sale on Thursday. We're going to be having that on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. A bit of a stock takey sale. So keep an eye on our Facebook for that.
Yes, because
we'll need a code. You'll need the code, but the code will be everywhere, and it's going to be easy. An easy code. Maybe we do the code easy. Maybe it's the word easy.
we might just
It's
make
not
it the word.
everything. It's just stuff we manufacture. But on Monday, we actually have a really enormous special on something, and it doesn't include Nature's Way. Monday will not, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday do not include Nature's Way or kits. But Monday is an amazing special. So look at our Facebook first thing Monday morning because you are not going to want to miss it. Yeah, it's just because Nora and I have made a decision, and we have told our parents our decision, and they have.
We're stock taking next weekend, just so you know, people.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of grumbling about counting.
Well, Noah doesn't like the fact that we waited till he came home because he thinks that we did it on his schedule.
He thinks it's a stitch up, and it is. No, it's not.
I just don't like the fact that I couldn't book off.
The gold paint and that tea ruler and the distressing tool. Will I find them on the website? Yes. So the gold paint, I'm going to put a link up for acrylic paint. Copy. So this is the link for acrylic paint. And then edges look brilliant.
Yeah.
What was the other thing? The distressing thing. Okay, so I'm going to put the link up for tools. So in the tools, in this one, you will find the edge distresser, and you'll find the short T ruler and the long one. There's a 12-inch one, and there's the 6-inch one I used. I just used a 6-inch one because I was crammed in my space. Wait a moment, then try again. Oh, it didn't like my acrylic paint one to Facebook. Let's see if the tools one works. Right, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put up the acrylic paint one just in Facebook. If you have any trouble, Robin, you just reach out and we will help you. There you go. And link comments are not working. Yep.
You might have to put it directly in Facebook.
Yep, I'm going to put the kit. So I've just put the paint. Now I'm going to put the tools. Facebook is not allowing my links to come through from my streaming software. Really, Facebook?
Always good
We're
fun.
down to this, are we? And
Is the wood chip in the kit?
Yes. The chipboard is in the kit.
Yeah. Always is.
Yep.
What's the pen you
chipboard
just
sheet.
used? Oh.
So you've got leftover flowers and leaves. There's the kit again. Sorry about that, but Facebook didn't come through.
The pen we used is the Pilot Juice Up 0.4.
I might be adding the border. That
Sepia.
is way above my skill level. I don't know about that, Fiona. How about you show them how dodgy your border is, Naomi-Jon?
I did. I was doing like around while you were having problems with the Facebook, but we'll do it again. So we're just going to go nice and slow, as you can see.
Very sketchy, rough. Naomi, thanks for the slow roll around of the page so I could take pictures up to I managed to distress the hexagons and add tape to the back of them. Oh my god, adding tape to the hexagons is so important. Yeah, Juice Up Sepia.
Yes, it's a very nice pen.
I used to only be able to get the sepia by buying these sets of pens that were dearer. And I didn't care. We needed the sepia, but now they sell the sepia separately in boxes. So
yes.
I think we've got sepia in stock. If we don't, let me know and I can pre-order it for you. But we've got sepia on order in our big pen order. We have a huge pen order coming.
Yes, with all the white.
Yes, we've got like white pens
broad paint pens
and different coloured pens.
Yeah, the border seems a bit freaky because once you've done it, you've done it. But it's best to go in there with a coffee in one hand and the pen in the other. Right. I think we might be done, Mum.
It's not a hard border. It's just scrizzling.
Pretty much. You want to...
The awesome page, fantastic page. I really like the hexagon flower wreath. I love how it turned out. It's not perfect. Like, let's just be honest. One side's bigger than the other.
Can't even tell.
Debbie thinks she's going to get the kit. There we go.
So thank you for coming.
Well, Tina put a link up as well. We're trying to get the links to work. Thank you, everyone.
Right.
Facebook does not like links.
Are we good, Mum?
I think we're good. So if you're doing the virtual retreat, we will be back.
The pen says sold out. Okay, there'll be more coming in the next week or so.
If you would like, do you want us to pre-order the pen for you, Paula?
We can do that. We can do that because I've
Let
got
us write a note to ourselves.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just do it right after this.
No,
I'll be real
I'll
quick.
do it. I've got a whole heap of sepia pen, Paula.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
From Paul.
I
Excellent.
put it on
Beautiful.
my list, my to-do list for first thing in the morning. So we will be back at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning for card making in the virtual retreat group. But before then, we're going to do a weekly roundup. So we are. You and I are.
We have to run on time tomorrow
We
morning.
have to be on time.
We don't
Yeah.
really run on time at the moment. Cold weather and an extra person in the house. We have been running late every day
Noah
this week.
is not a morning person.
No, he's gone full out uni student since he's
Yep.
gone to Brisbane.
Yep. He's our uni student. Well, we got 2 of them at the moment.
Yeah, but I am a morning person. I wake up from my pool swims
Yep.
75% of the time.
Yep. Okay, so take care, stay safe. Love yous all, and we will see you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. And we'll be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
See you all.
See you. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great time.
Thank you
Love
for
yous all.
coming.
Bye.